In the beginning was the wheel, the most important invention in the history of humanity. From its discovery, man was concerned with finding energy sources to power it, his own muscular strength, that of animals.
And then followed the automobile. For the first time, muscle was replaced by a machine in the propulsion of a vehicle. The automobile created its own energy. But producing energy was not enough. It still had to be transmitted to the wheels. Watt discovered the solution by applying the traditional spinning wheel system to the steam engine, in which an alternating linear impulse is transformed into circular motion. This is the crankshaft system. The energy produced makes a piston move back and forth in a cylinder, a linear motion that the connecting rod allows to be transformed into rotary motion. Of course, it would be much simpler to do without a connecting rod and to produce from the start the movement needed to drive the wheels. Many tried it.
As early as the 16th century, the Italian Ramelli described the principle of a pump operated by a rotary piston. 1636, the German Pappenheim invents the gear pump with circular motion. 1799, the Englishman Murdoch creates a steam engine with rotating pistons. 1846, Galloway builds the first rotary piston engine with an internal epicycloid. 1859, Jones creates a pump with two rotating pistons. 1901, Coulette's patent for a machine with an eccentric rotating piston. 1923, Wallinder-Escorg's thermal machine with a rotating piston with gearing and internal enveloping hypocycloid. 1938, Lavau's star-shaped rotating piston machine with internal gear teeth. 1943, Maillard's rotary piston air compressor. Finally, Wankel 20. He is 20 years old in 1922 when he dismantles for the first time the two-stroke engine of a moped. From then on, he becomes passionate about mechanics and, without any diploma, tackles the insoluble problem of the non-linear geometry engine. In a small garage in Mannheim, he imagines 100 designs of circular engines and how to ensure the sealing of moving parts.
For 30 years he searches. On April 13, 1954, he found it. The Wankel rotary piston engine is born. He creates several prototypes, and in August 1955 signs a manufacturing agreement with NSU.
1956, a motorcycle with a rotary piston compressor breaks several records in the United States. 1963, the NSU Speeder with a Wankel engine is presented at the Frankfurt Motor Show. Other achievements follow: marine engine, snowmobile, airplane engine, model.
Felix Wankel succeeded. Thanks to him, the rotary piston engine became a reality. An engine that runs smoothly. It is now possible to produce the uniform rotary motion needed directly at the source.
How rotating the triangular-shaped piston called a rotor in a perfect circle would not be a solution, because there would be no variation in the volume of the chambers defined by the circle and each face of the rotor. The fixed casing called the stator must be given the shape of a curve named epitrochoid, inside which the rotor rotates on an eccentric axis. Thus, the size of the rotor moves away from and approach this curve, creating chambers with variable volume. It then becomes possible to compress the gas mixture after its intake and produce an expansion explosion that is a power stroke. In one complete rotation of the rotor, each of these phases accomplishes the 4 strokes of the internal combustion engine: intake of gases, compression, expansion of the chambers, exhaust. But what is interesting is that since there are 3 phases of the rotor in each of its turns, there are 3 intakes, 3 compressions, 3 expansions of the chambers, and 3 exhausts. In other words, in a single rotor turn, there are 3 complete engine cycles. This explains the smooth, silent operation without jolts or jerks of the rotary piston engine. There are many other advantages: high filling rate, no valves, good gas flow, perfect balance, reduced size, and also simplicity. Compared to the people in on the page left, you see the parts of a double rotary piston engine.
On the right, those of a classic four-cylinder engine. In 1964, Citroën founded the company Automobile with NSU. Its purpose is to study a car with a rotary piston engine.
In 1970, Citroën offers cutting-edge technology enthusiasts prototypes equipped with rotary piston engines. This is Operation M35.
300 customers agree to become the testers for the Citroën Research Department. Fill it up, please. Very well, sir.
You can lift the hood, sir. It's to check the levels.
It's not necessary, thank you. But the boss always says you have to check the levels. That's how we avoid trouble. So make a little effort. But I'm telling you, it's done. So you want to stop me from doing my job. Oh well, don't get upset. Your car is funny. So I wanted to see what was inside, you know.
Oh, but if you're interested, that's different.
It's an experiment. Citroën has selected good customers. Not to brag, but good customers. Each of these engines is monitored, examined at the factories. And that's why I don't really like it being done.
That, obviously, And there you go. How much is it? 30 francs. There you go. Okay, no hard feelings. No hard feelings.
The operation advances the research. Thousands of hours of bench tests, 20 million kilometers traveled. The day comes when one can think about manufacturing. In 1967, Citroën had signed a new agreement with NSU by founding Automotive, a company for the construction and distribution of rotary piston engines. The factory is located in Alfordweiler in the Saarland. Extreme precision work in series is mandatory there. Skilled workers and technicians manufacture twin-rotor rotary piston engines on highly advanced machines. For this new engine, new machining techniques had to be created.
Co-motor makes the essential parts itself. The engine shaft, for example, is carefully checked and inspected, drilled, and undergoes a heat treatment to harden and protect it.
Finally, it is finished being machined. It takes 34 operations to manufacture a rotor. Special machines give it its shape to the micron. Other automatic machines simultaneously carve the side segment grooves on 3 rotors. The inspections cover nearly 200 points. The check for perfect sealing is one of the most important. In parallel, the stator or trochoid is machined, drilled, and ground from the low-pressure cast aluminum piece in the Citroën foundries. During machining, before and after specific treatment, this part undergoes a 40 systematic check. The different engine parts must all have a perfect surface finish.
The metals are treated to withstand wear and the highest temperature. Each part in contact with a moving piece is treated differently according to its position. The engines are assembled at individual workstations, meaning each assembler is responsible for a complete birotor.
After that, the engines are tested on a bench in soundproof cabins. Each engine runs for 35 minutes at a speed ranging from 1200 to 5500 revolutions per minute. Not only the power, torque and consumption are checked, but also the composition of the exhaust gases. The Birotor is a clean engine. It easily meets the anti-pollution standards.
For this exceptional engine, a dream car, a Super GS.
I am here for my car. It's ready, it's here.
A twin-rotor engine with a displacement equivalent to 1,990 cubic centimeters, 107 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute. Disc brakes front and rear, ventilated at the front.
The gears shift smoothly thanks to a torque converter. No more clutch pedal, it's unnecessary. A windshield in Super Triplex. Seats with a well-designed pattern and a damn aquaport.
Are you sleeping, my friend?
No, I wasn't sleeping.